actual meaning behind the title, or well, not necessarily the meaning behind the song, but it was one of the goats that pulled Thor's chariot. So, and it was like I think it means bearing teeth. It was kind of like written around a period of like the last time we were in Europe. I sort of been playing with riffs, and it was written around that time period. That kind of explains the title a little bit. It's just like kind of just like a metaphor for us being in Scandinavia, more or less. It's not really about goats.
Being drug around by Marcel.
Yeah. We had a really great night in Oslo, and as a band, it was really fun show. And we all went out after the show to a club. Kind of was
memorable night.
Yeah, it was a real memorable night. Thought of some folklore mythology of Scandinavia.
And we toyed around with that like slow down section in the middle for probably a couple practices. Tried all these different things and just could not make it work.
It just kind of stuck with the original way it was written. Yeah.
Well, yeah, like I didn't show up to practice one day, and you guys were like, "Now we're just gonna do it this way."
I wrote that song when we were in Europe on tour around Roadburn last year. I wasn't really sure at the time if I was going to use it for Windhand or this stuff, and actually I was planning on using a different song because we wanted to have an acoustic song on this new record. I was going to, up until like right before I actually went and recorded it that day, I was going to use a different song, but I just liked that song so much, and I felt like it was a much better fit for Grease Infernal Flower. That's hard to say. I think it's like a mood thing. I think the songs that I end up using for Windhand are maybe a little bit less specifically personal than my acoustic stuff.
I wrote most of that song a couple years ago. Recorded it on my phone and had it on the back burner for a long time. The other band I play in wasn't really crazy about it. Sort of like became doubtful about it, but every once in a while, like if we were sound checking, I would play through the chorus as Akaya showed interest in it. When it came time, I was like, I have this song that's almost done. We should try to put it on the album. The only thing that wasn't written was the bridge, but sort of held my hand through that.
It's definitely the hardest for me to write vocals over for some reason. Maybe because it's a little bit faster. I think I was writing up until I went to record the vocals in Seattle.